to take a few minutes to follow up on the video that I posted last week as it hit a chord with many of my viewers. In the video, I discussed the large revisions to the Bureau of Labor Statistics jobs numbers. Well, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, fired the head of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, Commissioner Erica McAntifer, accusing her of rigged and dishonest reporting.
Why did you fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics?
Because I think our numbers were wrong. And I think you'll see some very interesting information come out. But you have to have honest reports.
See, the Bureau has a very difficult job, and it's not easy. I'm not saying that firing the commissioner was the right thing to do. I'm not even sure if I would have done it. I do, however, feel like the methodology of gathering the information and calculating the numbers, well, they're probably antiquated and deserve to be looked at. So far in 2025, the average monthly revisions to the BLS jobs report have been downward or negative approximately 77,000 jobs each month. Do you think the Federal Reserve's decision not to cut their Fed funds rate would have been the same on June 30th if they knew that the jobs numbers for May were going to be revised downwards by 125,000 jobs and the June numbers were going to be revised downward by 133,000 jobs? I don't think so. According to CME Group's Fed Watch tool, the odds of a quarter rate cut at the September meeting just jumped to 89% after the July jobs number came out. We deserve the most accurate numbers possible. And I know that this isn't easy because modernizing the system is super tricky. The new data, it needs to match up and be consistent with past data. Otherwise, we won't know how to interpret it. See, this report has been around for more than 100 years. Its inception was in 1915, so it's not an easy task to modernize it. The reports that the BLS puts out are super important to us on Main Street. You know why? Because many government agencies and private companies look to them to set their policies. Check out this short list of how the BLS jobs report and their consumer price index report impacts decisions and ultimately impacts our lives. Number one, Fed interest rate policy. The Fed relies on both reports to cut, hike, or leave their Fed funds rate unchanged. Number two, taxes. The IRS references the CPI report to adjust tax brackets to prevent bracket creep, where people move into higher tax brackets because inflation lifted their wages. Number three, endowments. The annual cost of living adjustments for Social Security and other social assistance programs feed from the CPI report. Utility prices, gas, water, power. Many regulated utility companies regularly ask for rate increases, again, based on inflation reported in the CPI. Bottom line, these reports can impact our incomes, our mortgage interest rates, the amount we pay on credit cards, on car loans. In other words, your family's wealth. Gotta pay attention. So, where do we stand as far as mortgage rates are concerned? Well, week ending August the 8th, the average conforming 30-year fixed rate was sitting at 6.57%. This is with borrowers paying approximately 1 to 1.25 in discount points to get that rate. So we're making nice progress lower. This is good. Check out how low FHA rates got on Friday, August the 8th. The average FHA rate was sitting at 6.15%, according to Mortgage News Daily's rate survey. This is great news for our buyers. See, with lower rates, affordability gets better and more people come off the sidelines to purchase. Maybe you should find out what your monthly budget can afford in our market. According to the Mortgage Bankers Association's weekly mortgage application survey, applications picked up 3% week over week, and they're up 18% from the same week just a year ago. Thank you very much for watching this video and tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week to find out what happens in the world of mortgages. If you like the content, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And as always, let's get better, let's close more deals, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.